The new Superman movie comes out soon and it has an absolutely stacked cast. Here's where you've probably seen them before. Starting with Mr. Superman, Clark Kent himself, David Corenswet. So you might recognize him from the recent hit movie Twisters, where he played the absolute jerk Scott. He was also in the movie Pearl as the projectionist, and if you're me, you were first introduced to him in the TV show The Politician as River. Such beautiful music made about him. Rachel Brosnahan is very, very cool, and she's going to be playing Lois Lane. You might recognize her from The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, where she played Miriam Maisel. She was also in House of Cards as a character called Rachel Posner, I don't really know. And before Oppenheimer, there was the Manhattan TV show that she also starred in as a character called Abby Isaacs. Nicholas Hoult, who you might not recognize without his gorgeous hair, will be playing Lex Luthor. And he's in so much, I really don't know where to start. Probably best to start in the superhero realm. So in a couple of the X-Men movies, so X-Men First Class, etc., he played Hank McCoy, aka Beast. I had such a crush on his rendition of Hank McCoy. Kind of a breakout role for him. He played Marcus in About a Boy. I was a fan of Warm Bodies, so you may also know him from that. But just to list off some other things you might know him from, he was in Mad Max Fury Road, he was in The Menu, he was in Renfield, he was in Juror Number 2, just so many things. Next, Maria Gabriela de Faria will be playing the engineer, which is such a cool title. She was in a movie called The Duel, which I didn't know about, but stars Dylan Sprouse, and she played Aphrodite. She was also in a TV show called Deadly Class, which is really cool, as Maria, so she got to keep her name. Skyler Gisondo will be playing Jimmy Olsen, and I feel like he's also in just like so many things. I know him as Nick Daly in some of the later Night at the Museum movies. He was also Jared in Booksmart. He also plays Gideon Gemstone in The Righteous Gemstone. He was also in The Santa Clarita Diet, and if you didn't know, this is kind of his most important role in my book. He also did the voice of B-Dog in the Air Buddies movies, which there are quite a few of them. Eddie Gathegi is going to be playing Mr. Terrific, also a very cool name. I know him first as Laurent in Twilight. In the hero world, though, you may know him as playing Darwin in X-Men First Class, Justice for Darwin. Yeah. He's also been in a lot of TV shows. He was in this TV show called Startup, and also this TV show called For All Mankind. Let me know in the comments, is there a project that I missed that you know each of these actors and actresses from, or any that you would recommend? Who are you most excited to see in the new Superman movie?